Hello everyone, welcome to this video presentation, and here I would like to talk about the ideology of MMM. I repeat, the ideology of MMM. Now, MMM is not a multi-level marketing. MMM is not a hype, meaning a high yield investment platform. MMM is a global self-managed community managed by the people, a peer-to-peer platform with the main aim of providing help to one another. So participants provide help, to one another, and that's how MMM work. And when a participant provides help, there is a reciprocation of the procedure. So for he who is provided help also provides help, and it goes back and forth. So it's a mutual financial benefit platform. It's the biggest platform of its kind ever. Now, when you hear pay-to-pay system in MMM, what it just means is that MMM doesn't have a central account, so which also makes it very clear that MMM is not a company, because if it's a company it will have a company's account, but in MMM it doesn't. There is no central account. It is a peer-to-peer system where participant transfers money directly between one another. So MMM is just the platform that makes that connection from point A to the point B, and from participant A to the participant B. So it's a community, not a company. So in this case, it means that MMM's money is in the bank account of you and me. I and you are the makeup of MMM. It's just like the same thing when they say a community where you live, you, your neighbor, the next guy on the streets, your landlord, and your tenant, all together, coming together, make up that particular community. So a community is a group of people who live together or coexist together and mutually benefit from a particular system or a particular area. So MMM is just like that, but in this case we are online, and it gives us that particular medium to be able to interact seamlessly with one another globally. So it's really a huge advantage. You might want to ask, okay, this MMM, how did it start and who started it? Well, it's also embedded in the fabrics of the ideology of MMM. MMM started in 2011 by a Russian called Sergey Mavrodi, and he actually instituted this particular platform just for the sole purpose of, a fair financial order. That was his beacon, that was his cry. He wanted a fair financial platform, because basically we all work, and we've seen how much we make. The world system, the bank is not really there, and to help you out. Every single time you need something from the bank, you have to give something that is even worth more than what you're giving, and it's not right, because at the end of the day you are the one that also give the power to the bank. So at the end of the day, you gave the power to the bank and they use it against you. It's just almost like what happens in politics. You elect somebody and the person goes there and just does what he wants, but at the end of the day, you elected, you gave power to that person. So the particular economy and the world system we run financially currently, the poor masses, the everyday guy, is the one feeding this particular the life force of this present financial makeup. But that particular same guy who feeds this makeup is not really considered when it comes to key decision making. His salaries are being owed, he waits for his pension for a very long time, and many other things like that. He keeps on paying mortgage all his life, and it's not, to me, to you, it's not a fair financial order. You really need you deserve to earn what you sweated for, or what you worked for. But in what we can attain, it's not like that. So what Mavrodi was trying to do is bring that kind of system that would reward people for what they own or what they have. So going by that particular fact, it's millions of people all over the world are part of this particular system. In fact, currently we have over 200 million. We are even pushing the boundaries of 300 million, and it's unprecedented that since 2011 that we've been able to give help back and forth of over $1 billion, of way over $1 billion, and it's something that has not been done ever, and here it is. We have something like that, and it's really it's a thing of surprise that some people still don't know that there's a platform like this. But the good thing is that every day is a new day, and today you are getting to know that MMM is actually rocking. In fact, another important fact is the fact that MMM currently is in over 118 countries all over the world, and we right here in Nigeria, MMM started in November, and currently, as I'm speaking to you now, we have over 421,000 members, and it's something massive. It have actually grown in leaps and bounds. And this idea of giving help, people helping people, this movement will not end, because MMM, in its fabric, those are the core principles of what MMM is. MMM gives you a technical basic program which help millions of participants worldwide to find those who are in need and those who are ready to provide help with their spare money. That's just it in a nutshell. So there are people who have needs, and there are people who have money sitting around and feel like, okay, I can help with this money, and if I help with this money, now something is attached to it. Wow, I can get even percentage for that particular money, which is a help I gave to somebody. I think it's something else. It's beautiful, to say the least. And this is how it works actually. When you declare your willingness to give somebody your money, that particular willingness, by clicking the provide help button, instantly in your personal office it creates credit. It's called Mavro. As you can know, the founder of this platform is Sergio Mavrodi, so it's just a short form of Mavrodi. That's Mavro, and that's the currency, to say. That's what MMM trades on. So when you just say, okay, I'm giving 100,000 in your PO, which is your personal office, it creates 100,000 Mavros, which in 30 days will become, that is when you click on this provide help. That's just the key. And you can also see by the right hand side, you see a get help. So it means you can get help, you can give help, and when you come in through the channel of giving help, and then you will receive help too. So it's just a natural law of nature. And your Mavro is like I said before, it's just our internal currency, and when you just give that particular help, your Mavro is actually going to grow principally to the tune of 30% in 30 days. It just means that your particular help that you give is growing 1% every day. It adds something every day, which is beautiful. And in case for instance, I gave the example where you gave 100, in 30 days you receive 30, which makes it 130. It's just simple mathematics. It's simple mathematics. So, and the way it works, this is just what we do here. We use the same system, because some people will be like, okay, how do they pay this? Because I'm still explaining how it works, how it works of the ideology of MMM. The way the bank use crowdfunding to pay people, that's the same way MMM, use crowdfunding to pay its participants. And mind you, I don't think any of you have had that experience of going to the bank to collect your money and the bank tell you, oh no, we don't have your money. So if the bank could still be delivering for ages now, MMM can actually be delivering for as long as people keep on providing help and receiving help. And the benefit of this platform is the fact that we offer a mutual program of 30% growth of any particular donation you give. So it's quite easy to understand, but yeah, it's part of the technicality. There is there's a 14-day release period, and that release period is just for 14 days. After 14 days, your money can be withdrawn. If you don't want it to get to 30 days, you can take it in 14 days, 15 days. But you leave it for 30 days, as we always suggest, so that your money could have actually maxed out, is 30 days, 30% interest. Okay, now registration bonus. While you are coming into the listing, we have first time registration bonuses. That means for the first time you register, you get these bonuses, but after the first time you don't get them. So it's also simple to understand that you make a donation of $550 to $499, you get a $20 bonus, and so on and so forth. So you can see what goes for what when you make each kind of donation. Then there's something we also call a referral bonus, because this is part of the benefit. Apart from the fact that we pay you 30%, you also get what we call a referral bonus of 10%. So that 10% is called the referral bonus. And how you get that is the fact that you register somebody, brought somebody into the community as a direct referral. You'll get that 10% of that person's actual amount in which he's providing help. And it's not just a one-time thing, it's an every month or every time thing. So if the person decides to provide help 10 times in a month, you are getting that 10 times in a month. And if he does it the next month, same goes for that next month. So it's actually unbelievable. It is real. I'm a witness. I'm a testimony, in fact. So we have another level here, calling, we call that being a guider. Remember, a guider or a manager, so, or a leader. And in that particular place, this is a place where before you become a guider or a leader, you go through our 10 days to 14 days leadership community. It's called the guider school. So you go through that. After that, you can now become a guider. But remember, you have to really pass. You really need to pass your exam. It's not easy. It's quite hectic. Believe me. I'm actually currently undergoing the guider school, so I know what I'm saying when I say it's hectic. I've not slept for like 3 days, 4 days now. Okay, so it's actually amazing. MMM as a platform was built for you and I, and you have as much as the same right as the guy who started 50 years before you, or as the guy who started it on the same day it was started. So MMM, we are not here to discriminate or preach a particular religion or particular ethnicity. For MMM, we are one. We don't try to start putting clear dichotomies between you are rich or you are poor. We are here to make each other strong. We believe that a more stronger society, a more richer society, a more fulfilled society is a society to be Thank you. My name is Prince George.